I'm the Brisket coming at you live with another fun episode talking about barbecue, beers, wildlife conservation. I mean, you just name it. I mean, we're just all over the course, so to speak. How are you guys doing?
Dude, it's been a weird week, to be honest with you.
A lot going on.
A whole lot going on. You couldn't have said it better just now.
Yeah.
James was talking about wildlife conservation. I mean, John and I, we were all out there. We were all out there a couple, like 3 or 4 weeks ago at Stone Ranch, and we're definitely will dive into that. John and I did a little event out there.
I was there in spirit.
Week. You were,
Yeah.
and
I think I saw you.
Well, I mean, honestly, like we couldn't have done it without you. I mean, we used your check box.
Right. You cleaned it out, had it ready. There's plenty of things right. Hey, did you bring it? I was like, check the check box.
It's there. It
Thanks,
was there.
Guys. You know, I put a lot of time and preparation.
It was good, man.
Into that. So I really appreciate the kudos.
Yeah. It's been a weird week because we finished off the weekend strong. And like when I say strong, like probably with like a little bit of day drinking. Like a little bit of day drinking on Saturday, John and I did, and then a little bit more day drinking on Sunday, which led into Monday Night Football, which led into a little more afternoon drinking or whatever, evening drinking. Then, I went to my first Lions meeting last night.
You did?
I did. Yep.
Oh, snap. I know nothing about that.
Yeah, no, it's new, man.
Wow, okay, all right. I thought we did things together. But
we do. But one of us has to take a step first, right?
Okay.
And
Lions Club, is that like a grown-up version of the Cub Scouts?
No,
exactly what it is.
It's a grown-up version of people getting together and doing charitable work and raising money for the city that you live in. And then a little drinking there, right? Which led into late night drinking. So, man, I don't know. I think I'm
got a problem.
I think I've drank out, right? I just don't want to drink anymore. I don't know what it is.
And then he is with the beer.
And then tonight I'm well, here it is. Let's just freaking run it again. Why don't we? You know,
if you had a Coors Light battery level, like indicator, it would just stay full. You know what I mean? It's like your phone is plugged in,
always
all the time.
Charged.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
But you got to watch out. Sometimes maybe that might ruin your battery a little bit. All right.
So I've been feeling it today.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
You got to get a new battery. So you need to watch out. You juice.
I gotta change. I gotta fix my liver. I think it's not running optimal right now.
Let me ask you this: are you team Gavin Adcock or team Zach Bryan? Have you seen this?
Adcock.
You know what I'm talking about,
yeah,
John?
I know who you're talking about. I seen the
team Adcock.
The scuffle.
Whatever
it was. Dude jumping a fence and I don't know. I really like Gavin Adcock's music. I don't know if I like him, but I don't know. I wanted to see him fight.
Hey, the way he jumped that fence, who was that? That was Zach, right?
Yeah, that was Zach.
Yeah, I'm on his team.
Yeah, I like.
You got to be a badass.
I like his music
like that.
Well, dude's nuts. Dude's crazy.
Yeah, I like his music.
I like it. It's a soap opera. Yeah, I like his music.
Yeah,
but it's a soap opera into the fact that what you hear is Zach was there all day, like inside the actual concert. He didn't have to jump a fence, and it's like, why did he wait until he's like leaving, going home, and just happens to pass by and see? I guess his bus out there and decide
but
to put on the show.
He was about to go on stage. Gavin was.
Yeah, Gavin was. And that was one of his comments. He said, he's like, I'm not going to, these people pay to come see me perform. How much of a jackass would I have been if I got tore up and I couldn't perform and now everybody, wasted all this money to come see me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that guy's a little crazy, dude. Just scaling a barbed wire fence, trying to.
Hey, it is what it is. Fuck around and find out. Look, I'm ready for
gonna see him like celebrity death match? Not death match, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, celebrity boxing.
Celebrity boxing.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be cool. Damn. Okay, we threw it out there.
I did. Yeah.
All right. So
if you need commentators on this,
let us know. We won in. Yeah, we won in.
Yeah. I also really quick before we get into the barbecue, I know I sent a link to you guys here, and I don't know if you saw this, but I've seen this floating all over my For You page for the last probably half of a week or so, and it's these jingles to how-to videos. And I don't know if you guys are getting them as well, but I saw a guy post and he's like, I'm not really sure what's going on, if it's some type of government psyops or something, but he's like, I'm pretty sure I can fly an Apache helicopter.
Yeah, right.
Based off these little jingles, I know what the little levers are. And he's like, I can probably land an F-18 if push comes to shove. And so I'm like, man, I'm thinking back in my head, like, well, what's driving these? You know what I mean?
Where's this coming from?
Yeah. Is this coming from some, are they really trying to get
terrorist
people out
organization?
there? Yeah. We don't have to terrorize. We could just make the American people think that they could do it. Now they're scaling fences, going into military institutions, trying to commandeer a Black Hawk helicopter. I don't know. I don't know what's happened.
Damn.
Or if you're just projecting maybe the end of times and everything's already gone and you just happen to be strolling through and like, there's a Black Hawk helicopter sitting right there. And he's like, damn, I know how to.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the gas tank real quick. Yep, we're fueled.
Yeah,
let's go.
I think that we saw that in person when we left all that equipment in Afghanistan. Those guys try to jump in the plane and take off. It didn't end well.
Yeah, right. No, it didn't end well. It was crash and burn. Yeah.
They're like taking notes. They're like, all right, you go next.
Yeah, like no, hey, look, no, we've already messed this one up.
Yeah.
No, that's funny, but it is a catchy tune. And you're right. We listened to a couple of minutes of on the way here, and I was like, damn, I feel like I could fly one right now. Right.
Yeah. I didn't even know that little lever with the arm that you pull up and that goes up and down, and you got two little pedals that does this little number here. Right? Yeah. And then it tells you when you lift, you automatically want to steer. I think it might be to the right because of the torque is automatically going to take you the other way as you start going up. I'm like, this is all great knowledge to learn. Right. I'm just writing everything down. Like, let's go.
That's funny.
But yeah, no, hey, got into doing a little barbecuing over the past weekend. We got the TFTI's Cajun rub. We got a hold of that, and that was pretty badass. I mean, it's very spot on, great flavor, but just threw it down on the Weber. I think it was super juicy, and it was one of these deals where we did not have to probe it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We pulled it off, and man, it was
good. Huh?
It was good.
Oh, yeah.
And we coupled that with doing, and it's not really an appetizer hack or whatever, but with the price of meats nowadays, everything is so freaking expensive. Like you're spending $50 minimum of trying to put on a barbecue. But I saw that in the HEB meat case, they had strips of pork belly, probably cut into maybe a 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch thick strips.
Yeah.
And bought like 3 or 4 of them for like $5. And we threw that on the Weber and just let that go indirect. I used a little sweet rub and a little salt SPG that had a little jalapeno to it. And that thing was money. Like I didn't do much to it.
No, and I really like grilling up pork belly that way. I'm just curious, what was the price of a whole pork belly?
Like it's been creeping up because you used to be able to get one for like, I don't know, $19.
Yeah.
Last I saw, it was like about $35.
$35 for a pork belly is crazy.
Yeah.
That's just insane. I don't know. But you're right. Okay, we've got this is the chicken right here.
The TFTI chicken there.
Yeah.
She's juicy.
It was good. It really was good. Yeah.
You got to try it too.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
sorry
like
you didn't get to
had a good time.
Get to hang out. Yeah, it is what it is.
Right.
Pork belly was amazing as well. But I ever since I've done that, the Texas style brisket on a pork belly and did a low and slow smoke on it, I don't think I can ever go back. It's it's that damn good. And you end up getting to cube the whole damn thing up, and you can make a whole pan of burnt ends or whatever else, right? But yeah, I think that's I don't know. That's the way I'll cook it from now on. I'm never going to go back. Yeah, I'm grilling it like that, or I'm probably going to smoke it for 8 hours or 5 hours or whatever.
You prefer the strips over the cubes, or it doesn't make a difference?
That's just easier, whatever. But I think probably a cube for me. Yeah. Yeah,
it looked delicious.
It's really good.
If y'all ain't watching
really
this on the videos, you should be, because
we'll put it
guys,
out
you got everybody in the comments. You got Pit Life said, "What's up?" You got Brandon Roberts, howdy guys. I guess Wade said he's for Team Gavin.
Okay.
Yeah, and Char Smoke said, "What's up?" John Stone is on.
What's up, John?
He said, "Thank you." And Rob Dobbs said, "What's up, fellas?" And Zane said, "What's up, Zane?
What up, brother?"
Yeah.
No, yeah. So John and I, we had the opportunity. You said John Stone's on. So we were out at Stone Ranch Saturday morning again, which it's.
I guess we're regulars. I don't know.
We are, and maybe we need to be. You know, I would like to be.
I just left some of my stuff there. Actually, my clothes. They're in the third drawer, John.
He didn't chase you down this time, trying to give you back your stuff. Like, no, you ain't coming back, man. Here's your stuff. No, it was a beautiful, beautiful day.
Yeah. And that the picture that Raul's shown, that's not actually Stone Ranch. John took us to go see one of his buddies, his neighboring ranch, Dr. John McCall, and we got to see the inside of the McCall Lodge there, and there is a lot of animals that this guy hunted, and man, it's truly amazing, and it was an honor and privilege to go in there and check that out.
Yeah, the couple pictures do not do it justice.
No.
There had to be freaking 200 animals in that place. It was crazy. There was a lot of stuff.
It's like you walk in, you can't even take it all in. It's so much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Monkeys in the rafters. I mean, it was just set up cool.
Right. Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah.
But
yeah, go ahead.
John invited us down to do a little cook for an event that he was having.
That's right.
And this was he had a bunch of hunters. You can tell it best. I mean, was it just local Texas, all across the United States?
I know there's at least one from Kentucky.
Yeah, I think they're influencers, right?
Yeah.
Social media influencers. They're not. I mean, like they're not bad to look at. They're very, very, very pretty girls.
Were they?
Yeah, they were.
They were. I was really focused on the barbecue.
I was focused on the barbecue.
I don't know what you were focusing on.
Did you guys get any pictures? That's what I want to know.
Of the food?
Yeah, we got some pictures of food.
Yeah, the food.
Yeah. No, we're not creepos, man. Come on.
Hey, Jessica's in the comments, and she said that the barbecue this weekend was the best.
Yeah, see,
that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you. Yeah, listen, it was really awesome to hang out and put together this barbecue charcuterie board. John and I have been talking about this, and we're like, we want to showcase this in a way that just really looks really cool. You don't see it all the time that way, right? And so imagine like this perfectly.
That's the aftermath.
I know.
If you're looking at it,
we did not get the picture in time because we were so busy prepping and putting out. As soon as you started putting it out, people were just pulling. That's what you want. You want to eat it when it's hot and ready.
Yeah.
So the
right there you can see it in that one.
So this one right here, it's obviously a full spread right there with the jalapeno poppers, the wings, the smoked sausage, and then you've got the ribs.
They love those ribs.
The ribs, oh, they were so good. What's funny, I don't even know if they were good. We did not try anything.
Any of the food.
Did not one bite.
I had one strawberry.
Yeah.
While I was making the charcuterie board.
That's usually how it goes for people that do that cook. Like you don't eat it all at all.
So the biggest thing was really like seeing the look on somebody's face when they take a bite and they're like, oh my God, this is really good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That right there was like, dude, we're killing it right now. This is like I would have been bummed out if someone was like, if this did not translate well. And
they were digging.
You could tell the food was good. So it was our pleasure to do it. Had an amazing time.
Very cool. We would have got more pictures of the food. Honestly, the pictures I have are ones that were sent to us from the gals. When we put the food out there, we put those out there first, and then we did some sliders. I don't know if you got into that already.
Nope.
But we went back to get the sliders ready, came back, and most of the food was already
I know
destroyed.
I know. We were like, wait, we got more food. Hold on.
Right.
So we brought a whole slider tray out with smoked burgers, a bacon jam, and then of course we wanted the classic cheese that was kind of seared up, smoked and then seared over top the hot coals. Man, they were they look so good.
They did look good. I wonder if they were.
Yeah.
Did you make any without cheese?
4 of them.
4 of them.
Okay.
I think there was probably 3 left of those.
Yeah.
Those right there in the shot.
Those are all cheese.
Those were all cheesy.
Yeah. Well, there could have been some intolerant personnels there that just couldn't do the cheese like me.
Yeah, there was one gal that came over and said, "I don't want any cheese, nothing but meat and bun, basically."
Yeah.
Nice.
So what do we got here? We got
We got Brandon Roberts in the comments says everything looks awesome, guys. Rob Dobb looks awesome. Jessica came back and said that the ribs were amazing and the sliders didn't even have a chance.
There it is. Yeah. And look, it was cool because you could see everybody there. I mean, everybody was either influencers or are passionate about this ranch and the wildlife, right? But every one of them are, you know, into wildlife, they're into hunting, they're into conservation,
Outdoors.
they're into so and you could see that on every one of them, and it was cool just to see that's their passion.
And John did an awesome job hosting. You could
tell.
Oh,
I know.
Not that we got to do a lot of the other stuff,
Yeah,
but they got to go see the whole ranch, do a tour. They got to go shooting. He had somebody come in that I guess they're an arms specialist or something, and do like 500 yards target practice. They went fishing, got to go pet all the animals and stuff. All the stuff we got. Well, we didn't get to do the shooting last time, but the stuff we got to do before they got to go do that stuff. And
that's right.
They had a blast. You could tell. Already seen a lot of the photos and stuff.
I know,
floating around.
I know. Yeah, it was awesome. Again,
well, I'm just sorry I missed it.
You missed it. You missed the time, James.
And I got a new toy.
Oh, look at this.
What do you know about that?
Yeah. So on our first trip,
this is from the first trip.
We were leaving, and John presented this out right here. So this is some of the knives on his website that you can pick up, and obviously they're some of the best made in the United States and the world. They're sharp as shit. So be careful because damn things will cut you quick.
Heartbeat of a Hunter. That's the brand. You can look them up.
That's right.
Yeah, Zine. The ranch is in Crockett, Texas.
Yep.
John, what have you done with that knife so far?
I wore it on my hip a lot.
Okay.
A lot around the house too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yes. I'm just curious, like, there's an episode of The Simpsons where Homer gets a gun and he basically just uses a gun for everything. Like turn off the TV, gun, shoots it, turn off the lights, boom, gun. So I'm just curious, maybe you use the knife for, you just care, like, this is my fork. This is my,
that's a great idea.
Everything.
Like, I should do that.
Yeah. Denny's like, hey, can you pick up those clothes? You're like, yeah, no problem. I got it. You just like stab the shirts. It's like, boom, into the hamper.
Turn the light off, stab the switch.
Kids are acting up. Oh, never mind.
No.
So many different uses for that knife, John.
That's funny.
We need to see it. We need to see videos.
Not just cutting.
Yeah.
Stabbing, slicing. Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, great weekend. And then I got to watch the Cowboys play on Sunday.
What a wild game.
Oh man,
what a great
ending to that game.
It was so good. Hey, Brandon Aubrey, that dude is money. I mean, fuck, a 64-yard field goal just to go into like overtime. And then actually kick the game winner as well. What do we had here?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, that game was pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm not even a Cowboys fan like that, and not one at all. But that was a good game.
Yeah, looks like John came in. Said you guys left your grab bags with your brisket knives.
We didn't know. We didn't know. And
I'm gonna have a knife on each hip.
To be honest, I actually had a date night planned that night, so I was really trying to get back in time.
Yeah.
So
made a good time.
We did.
Yeah,
we did.
Looking forward to playing with those. We'll share those when we get them. You guys want to dive into this? We got a barbecue unpopular opinion. Raul's going to put it up there because it's way too small for me to read the print on this this paper here.
Yeah,
and it's kind of an interesting one. Not so much. Some of the ones we get are just like brisket's better than pork, but this is from Mordochi. Too many barbecue restaurants are in love with being craft barbecue, and they're losing sight of what barbecue's roots are and what makes barbecue a quintessential American lower and middle class experience. What do you guys think about that?
I don't think this is an unpopular opinion. I think this is a popular opinion that a lot of people are starting to kind of maybe gravitate towards.
No, I mean, it's unpopular because
everything's getting expensive.
Because everything's getting expensive, and it's like, nobody wants to say like, yeah, this craft barbecue, right? It's like, you put craft in front of it, and now you've got a $10 extra charge on your bill for. Traditionally, it was taking a tough piece of meat and doing a low and slow on it, and breaking it down to be something tender and juicy and whatever, right? So, but like if you look at it right now, prices have gone completely batshit, in my opinion. And the things that we used to find cheap that nobody was cooking those were the things that we were like a fajita, right? Fajitas have historically always been cheap, but look at what a pack of fajitas cost right now.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah. $45-$50 for a pack of fajitas.
Yeah. You're like, how is this even possible? I mean, I could buy ribeyes now.
Yeah.
You know what I
It's
mean?
cheaper.
Yeah. I mean, to an extent, right? But it's like, you know, but that's if you think about this, it's like a craft barbecue experience, and then you're paying, you know, $20-something a pound for your barbecue, you know, and yeah, I don't know. I
don't know. It's kind of a catch-22 because I don't know if they're the ones really making it more expensive. I think it's just that everybody's gotten so into barbecue. It's so popular. Of course, it's more expensive. It's supply and demand. You can't really blame it on craft barbecue. I think going to a craft barbecue restaurant,
no, you're
going to get some good shit, man. You're going to get some shit you're not getting at home a lot of times.
Well, I think in the grand scheme of things that you look at the cost for you to go to get one of these, I don't know, these little mega plates or whatever, maybe it's $150 that's loaded up with the ribs and the brisket and what have you. You price that doing at the house, you know, you're taking 16 hours of your time to smoke a brisket, and ribs and stuff like that. It's probably going to cost you $200 easy just to do that yourself. So, I understand it, but it also, I guess maybe one of the kind of the picky things that I have, craft barbecue is craft barbecue, but you are getting away with from this used to be kind of like an affordable type thing for families to go eat, and it's just this whole time this nature that we're in right now. But I don't know, kind of lost my train of thought there, guys. Sorry.
No, it's fine. You blanked out.
I did.
It happens.
I was like, shit.
Your eyes went glazed.
Turn it over, man.
Yank it back up again.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm just saying, like, at the same time, it's like with prices gone with what they are right now for true barbecue, and even for craft barbecue, right now is when pitmasters are looking for cheaper cuts of meats and things that, you know, okay, well, we weren't cooking that, but now we've added this to the menu because it makes sense. It saves on our cost. So we're able to put something out there that's way more affordable and whatever, right?
Are some of them doing too much? And that's kind of where I was getting my thought frame was going earlier. Are some of them doing too much? You know, with the sides, very just I'm not going to say just fine dining type deal to where you're doing a classic mashup of your mac and cheese, but you're turning it into, you know, something that you would probably see at some fine dining restaurant. We see a lot of collabs with like Killins, with his culinary background, and some of these other restaurants where they kind of fuse that into it. Is that doing too much? Is that just making it too expensive for you to do that instead of just going in and getting your just classic potato salad, mac and cheese, your run-of-the-mill sides and your meats?
I don't know. I like them kicked up a notch. I'll say I had Rudy's for dinner tonight. That is not craft barbecue.
No,
it's crap barbecue.
Yeah, really?
You didn't like it? It was not good, bro. No, I used to love Rudy's. I used to eat there all the time. It was not good at all.
It was just a bad night for him.
Maybe.
Damn, that sucks.
I always think about this, like, and Whataburger falls in line with this, along with these other fast food restaurants and these restaurants in general, of just doing too much, like getting away from what they were known for and what they were people went in to go get. But now you're just adding all this other stuff to it, and you're like, okay, is that really just contributing to the cost of everything? You know what I mean?
You go back to make a cheeseburger.
You go to Whataburger's, like, okay, give me the hamburgers, give me the chicken strips. I think they changed the chicken strips. Personally, I don't know what they did to them.
James,
they did, but you know, focus on those. But now you got the patty melt, which is a solid burger. But then you add the Western bacon, Western whatever. And now you add this right here, and now there's like 20 different burgers that they offer. Maybe they're doing too much.
You sound old.
So maybe they should just be a restaurant that just does
Get
like
off my freaking lawn.
burgers, cheeseburgers, fries, shakes, and sodas, and that's it.
Yeah. Sounds great.
What's
like,
the old Saturday night skit?
In-N-Out.
Cheeseburger.
Because that's what In-N-Out does.
No.
It's negative.
I'm just saying that's what they do.
Yeah, but at least have some freaking
well.
ketchup, right? Some mayonnaise, some mustard in your establishment.
Please.
What kind of condiments do they have over there?
They got the secret sauce.
Asparagus or something. I don't know. Their fries suck too.
Yeah.
Worst fries in history.
Don't get their chili and cheese fries.
Yeah. Hey, listen. You want a real review of In-N-Out? I go in. I've never been to one. I think we're in Fort Worth or we're somewhere, right? I don't know where. But I go in. I'm like, hey, order this burger. I'm like, can I get let me get some fries? I said, oh, y'all have chili cheese fries? They go, yeah. I said, all right, give me an order of those too. Hey, I go sit down. I come back up and I look down. I got this fried bag or whatever it is, and then it's got this melted cheese that's already hardened. Like you pick one fry up and the entire bunch of fries came
just
up,
a
right?
plop, just a square cheese just dropped.
Yep. Also, the chili was little yellow chilies that they just put on top.
Little tiny banana pepper looking things.
Yeah, they put on top of the fries. And I was like, what the hell is this? And I go, I thought you had chili cheese fries. She goes, no, we have chilies and we have cheese. And I go, just give me my food. This is gross. Like, whatever. I was so unimpressed. Just get it together.
He liked it.
Can we just get HEB to purchase In-N-Out?
Or no, get them to purchase
these
Whataburger.
California companies and these other big hedge funds keep buying up all the badass like Texas chains. Like Shipley's just got sold, right? They just got bought out by some chain in California. It's going to turn out like weird. They're going to change something. You know what I mean?
Guacamole donut.
Yeah, the guac. Get the guac. I'm like, no, come on now.
Damn, dude.
If I go to the Shipley's and they taste different, it's done. I'm
never going back. I'm never going back.
Never happening again.
Hey, Rob Dog came in and said that he says, I see the fusion being the wave of the future.
Yeah, you're right.
Traditional is still the bomb.
Yeah. No, it is. And that's so, barbecue is changing. But I love the fusion barbecue a lot. But again, at the end of the day, is like, it has become way more culinary than it historically has ever been. And you've got people that have gone to culinary schools and worked in fine dining and worked whatever else, quitting their 9-to-5s and opening up a barbecue joint, and they're elevating the food. I'm not saying they're not, right? But at the end of the day, it's like a barbecue is supposed to be barbecue. It's supposed to be around friends, family, beer, beer. And then,
none of that liberal stuff.
Yeah, right. Right. and good times, right? So, I mean, that's what I look. I mean, the backyard barbecue scene, I think, is like that's what it's kind of missing a little bit now. I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
I thought that unpopular opinion might
spark something.
Yeah, and it certainly did. Hey, we got some hot off the grill barbecue news. A little shout out to Boars Night Out. They were at the Grove this weekend, Ole Miss versus Arkansas. They went all out, catering a whole hog for a family tailgate setup, complete with Rebel Flair. Helped snag the Tailgater of the Game award, I guess.
Nice.
That's how you do barbecue in style at a college tailgate. Market calendars. Barbecue News Magazine is going live. This is going to be the 2025 Rubs of Honor Top 10. It's going to be Tuesday, September 30th at 7 p.m. This is the thing we talk about a lot throughout the year. So if you guys want to see who won the 2025 Rubs of Honor, the top 10 is going to be announced. It's September 30th, 7 p.m. on Facebook Live. Head to the Barbecue News Magazine page, and you will be able to see who won.
Perfect.
The last thing I got here. Oh, did you guys see this? The crew at Underseasoned, I think it's a podcast out of Australia, just dropped their top 150 most influential people in barbecue.
Yeah, I did.
Already sparked a lot of conversation.
Are we in it?
We're not in it. But I will say this.
Are there any podcasts in it?
There's one podcast in it. There's a lot of people on this list that have been on our show. And I'm not saying there's a correlation here, but
we make you better.
I mean, we got to do the math, right?
You come on our show, your barbecue gets better. And that's truth.
Let me read through this list real quick. And I may have missed some, but I'm just going to read through real fast just to give some shout outs to our friends. Malcolm Reed, Bill Purvis, Arnie Segovia, Heath Riles, Mel Shamilar, Jess Prowse, Tuffy Stone, Myron Mixon, Mo Kayson, Meathead, Rodney Scott, Kevin Bledsoe, Al Fragoni, Fred Robles, Chuck Motto, Brad and Brooke Orison, Susie Bullock, Matt Grark, Ryan Lane, Greg Rimpey, Mark Lambert, Darian Cosmo, Leanne Whippen, and our boy Kel Phelps is on the list. So that's cool. That's badass. He should have been higher on the list. Honestly, I liked most of the people on the list. There's some that I didn't know who they were, like from other countries and stuff. But I didn't like the order of the list very much. I didn't.
Well, is it in order?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you see like who number one was?
I just saw some of the social media posts. I did not see who number one was.
Malcolm Reed?
No. Number one was Daniel Vaughn.
Daniel Vaughn. Most. I don't.
I don't know. I don't know.
No. I'm sorry. I have no beef with Daniel Vaughn.
He will get. Listen. His barbecue palette, what he puts together, but he puts you on a list or he doesn't, right? And it's like It's very influential.
I'm not saying he's not influential. He definitely has
influence. Very influential.
He has influence over people who eat barbecue.
He's influential over who is in the top 50 in Texas.
Correct.
That's a big job.
I get it. It's important. And I think he does a fantastic job of it for the most part.
Yeah.
But the most influential person in barbecue?
Yeah.
I ain't buying that.
I feel like this is going to be a whole episode by itself. I feel like we need to maybe next week or
we're supposed to have Daniel Vaughn on.
Let's dive into this because this is something that definitely needs to be discussed.
Yeah, maybe we save this and just get
kudos to everybody who made the list.
Yeah, very cool. Kel Phelps. Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Let me ask you just a really quick question, because we love all these people on this list. A lot of them have been on the Grabbing the Brisket show. Which one are you kicking off for Grabbing the Brisket to get a spot?
Oh, that list?
Of that list.
The list of people I just read?
Yeah. Okay. Kel can go. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Shit, man.
Nah, there's nobody on there I would kick off for us, honestly.
Listen.
Those are all great people.
Yeah.
We'll be there eventually. We're not there yet. Yeah.
Shit.
Sorry. If they do a top 5,000 list, we'll be on there.
Hey, Rob Dobbs said bring out your top 100.
Maybe we should. Maybe we should do our own top 100.
Rob, I love it. Hey, listen, you got it, man. We were going to put together our top 100, who we think is the most influential people in barbecue, and see how we compare to this list over here.
Yeah, I don't know. He did a lot of research, man.
I'm really good at this.
Yeah.
Chat.
And we're going to live stream it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to live stream it.
Yeah.
And when it comes down to number one, and it's, my goodness, it's grab him
in the brisket.
Who did
Holy
this?
moly.
We all stand up. We have tuxedos under our clothes.
Just rip them off like jumpsuits.
So unexpected.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, hey, that's do I have anything else? Nope, that's all I got for the hot off the grill barbecue news.
Man, I don't like to maybe we got to wrangle you guys in a little bit, but do you got to grab them in the brisket?
Beer review.
We do have a grabbing a brisket beer review.
We talked, I don't know if it was on the show or if it was not on the show, but James mentioned that they were going to be passing out free beer or doing samples or something at HEB. And we just happened to roll through when they were doing it.
We did. It was cool. He had like four of them set up, 4 or 5. And it was great. Let's go to him.
Hey, Joshua came in real quick and said, can I pose a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Joshua, you can't say that and then wait forever to type it. No, yes, 100%. We love questions. Any questions, go straight to the top, and then they'll get said there. Yeah. So we're standing at HEB. We walk by, and somebody goes, "Hey, we got this beer. We're giving tastings." Yeah. And I look over, and I'm like, "Dude, there's like 4 or 5 of these vendors set up. They're all neck and neck all the way down." Mm-hmm. So literally, first one, we're like, "Oh, we're trying. Hey, we got a little barbecue and beer podcast we talked about, and we actually grade beer." And they were like, "Oh, okay." And then we're drinking. I was like, "It was really good, by the way." And I was like, "I got another one." Then I had another one. And I gave a few grades out to them or whatever. Yeah. So we're walking back and forth, and one of the guys was like, "Man," he come up, "Man, I don't know how. I've never met you guys before. I've seen you. Because I'm looking at your stuff right now. Hey, I'm gonna start listening right now." Yeah. I was like, "Dang, dude, that's great."
Did you?
We got a new follower.
Yeah, I love that. Did you, while you're sampling the beers, did you find one, or did you get one? And you're like, "Oh man, that's great," and then you like do a little circle 180, and there's like this right here. It's like, "Hi, I would like to try one of these as well." Do like the fake mustache.
No,
you know what I mean?
We did tease about that.
Wear a disguise.
Yeah.
We're gonna just change shirts.
Just here to try a little bit of your beer. Never been here before.
Try to use an accent.
Yeah.
Okay, I say you've got beer here.
Yeah, right. No, I think I would have been like, give me some more of that.
Yeah.
You're like 4 or 5 beers deep, and you're like, "I sure am hungry," and just roll over to the chip aisle and just start open up bags of chips and like, "This is great."
Yeah.
I want to live in HEB.
All right. Well, hey, I think we bought 4 beers that they were offering, but this is one that we have tonight is from Carbach Brewing. Pretty well known. I think they got bought out by somebody. This is the Pumpkin in Lager, 5.5% alcohol by volume, and these were all like fall beers. I think that they were pushing.
This is the fall time. 21 IBUs, and again 5.5% ABV. I love the can. This looks like an old school,
classy.
Just has that old, like, what do you call it? Old English lettering there or whatever.
Yeah.
So you want smell a little whiff.
It's like a pumpkin spice beer. Yeah.
It's like you guys are basic
bitches. Yeah.
in the beer world.
I think they serve these at Starbucks.
Yeah. It tastes like it could be in Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
You could drink that like anytime in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Joshua's question came in, and he said, aside from comp talk, what about us backyards on the non-offset cooker?
Yes.
What was the question?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's a topic suggestion.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a topic suggestion?
No. So
okay, I like that.
I think that is where, like, the backyard cook is where people are honing their game and are trying new recipes. They're pushing the envelope in a whole lot different ways than restaurants are very, you're once your menu's set, you have to do that menu, right? This is our process, and you have to get that process down to the best you can. The backyard cook, that dude's starting at like 6 a.m. He's opening a beer, right? He's got TV on. He's playing different seasonings and thinking outside the box in a way. It's like, well, because a lot of times it's regional to what you have in your area, right? And you're picking those things up, right? And then I think
there's also a little math involved as far as like the beer to time ratio of when you wake up and you're like doing a little math in your head. Okay, if I get up and I drink one beer while starting the fire, then by the
time I'm done, the second beer, the fire's lit.
Then I'm lighting then I'm doing this, but remember to drink some water in between, which you never drink water. And then by the time you get to the like maybe midday, you're like, I should probably take a nap. And you're like,
let's put this thing in the oven.
Yeah.
No,
I think let's formulate an episode coming up very soon, and just focus strictly on backyard cooking.
Yeah. So Josh
offset, non-stick.
So Josh said, "Hey, sorry guys, lack of context there." We hope that's what you're talking about, Josh. If it's not, please let us know if there's a different direction there. But we're happy to, man. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You guys check out the new pumpkin spiced infused pellets.
Is that really a thing?
Yeah, I just made it up, but I'm sure it's out there.
Oh man,
I'm sure it's out there.
You had me going.
Traeger scientists are just working very hard on trying to get those spices just right.
I thought that would be a Kingsford thing for sure.
Yeah. No, I do agree with Josh right there. And then Char Grill Smoke says backyard barbecue is where it's at. It really is where it's at, because
where it all starts.
I mean, honestly, give me one brisket and a couple of chickens and whatever to cook and make the best that I can do. Like, I'm gonna come up with some crazy stuff, and it's gonna be really, really good, right? Repeating that process day in and day out, and you've got to, a restaurant or a comp team has to do one bite, or I'm sorry, a competition team has to do one bite. A restaurant, you've got to have every bite, and everybody has to come back for more, and it has to be so consistent. That's how you win there, right? And the backyard is, oh my God, you get the best of both worlds, right? You're able to push it, get the best barbecue you can put out, but it's like so good that you can't stop eating it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I like about backyard.
And Rob, there are no rules when it comes to beer and barbecue, right?
No.
Drink when you want.
No, there's no rules. Yeah.
And Joshua said, James, it's all beer calculations.
Mm-hmm.
Char Grills came in and said, beer is the only reason for timetables at home.
Right.
Yeah. This is probably us. Probably about an 8 beer cook right here I got in front of me. I plan to stay hydrated a little bit,
right.
And I might get a little snack in between the flipping and whatever. But probably 8 beers, and we'll get this.
Right.
We'll get
and
this
now,
turkey
is
off.
there a little trigonometry involved when you start stepping up the beers with the higher ABV? If you start hitting them stouts, they're like 10%ers.
Yeah.
That the ratios between the 10%ers and the
4.4,
the 5%ers.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to start doing that. That's when the math comes into play. That's when you got to start really making sure everything maths up.
Slope gets slippery.
So I'm a ramp up guy, right? I like to start off with like a light beer, then gradually move into like something that's maybe a 5.5 or 5.6 ABV. And then towards the end, I like to have the finisher, right? The finisher is that 9% barrel aged or 10% barrel aged. Like you're drinking that, and all the food's pulled, people are eating, and now you're going to sleep. You don't get to eat anything. You don't get to, you just fall asleep on your couch. You're like, it was a great party, right?
Yeah.
Done.
So I think we really need to revisit this and come up with some terminologies for these styles of drinking, which you're talking about, because the ramp up method versus some people just like go all like strong at the very beginning.
Yeah, right.
Like just pound, and then you taper down. But a lot of people have a hard time tapering down. Once you get up to a certain level, then all bets are just like thrown out the window.
You start fighting people. You're just like, get away.
Yeah, terrible decisions sound really great.
You're like, hey, give me the mayonnaise. You're like, oh, bring you the mayonnaise. I don't want mayonnaise. I wanted this. Right? Just get belligerent. Right? You're like, your kids are like crying. Right?
There we go.
Oh,
the ramp up method and the fall down method. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
guys.
we ramp up.
Scientific
around
method here going on.
We're ramping up around here. Okay, we're not going strong and then being crazy, right?
All right, well, it's the Grabbing the Brisket Barbecue podcast. So we're going to get into talking a little barbecue. John, do you have any business that we need to get out of the way?
We can say real quick, today's episode is brought to you by Chicks That Smoke Spicy Barbecue Seasoning, our favorite versatile seasoning that elevates any dish, from smoked meats, roasted veggies, even popcorn, whether you're grilling, smoking, cooking in the kitchen. Chicks That Smoke kicks up the flavor. Chicks That Smoke Spicy Barbecue Seasoning available at sucklebusters.com or through the link in the episode description.
Damn, dude.
Love it. We used some this weekend.
Yeah, we did use it. It really is a good seasoning. I like the fact that it's the same consistency throughout. It does add that saltiness, a little bit of a spice, a little bit of a kick. It's not much, but it's really good. Really, really good.
Do you guys want to dive into this barbecue talk or what? I feel like I always say dive in. Is that weird?
It's weird when you bring it up like that.
Right.
I'm going to not do that. I'm not going to say
You probably shouldn't bring anything up. You should just say what you're going to say.
Olympic divers of barbecue.
Yeah.
That was weird too.
Yeah, it is weird.
Okay. What Brisket Hill will you die on? What does that mean, James? Can you explain the concept here?
Well, I think there are tips, tricks, things that you do when you cook barbecue, when you cook brisket, that you have to do every time to make it successful, fantastic brisket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's something that you will go down swinging when somebody says, no, that's dumb. You don't do that. Or why would you do that? You know what I mean? Questioning your methods on doing a brisket. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm gonna fall on the sword.
Should you brine your brisket?
Right. We got I printed out 4 pages worth of comments and opinions and Brisket Hills, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll get through all of them, but we do appreciate all of them. Do you want to start with the first one there, Jan, or you want to?
Yeah. We got our boy Josh Bonifiglio.
I think you're adding some extra vowels in there, but it's
Bonifiglio.
there. It is.
There it is. I got it. It says, I'll never dump tallow on my brisket or inject with tallow. I do, however, like to dip slices in the drippings. And I agree with that.
Yeah, he says tallow sucks.
Listen, look, it doesn't. I know it looks good for the video.
Yeah.
And it's like here's one for the gram, right? Let's throw it out there. It does nothing. It literally does nothing. It didn't add extra moisture to your brisket. It doesn't do any extra flavor for your brisket.
Makes it greasier.
It's just a greasier brisket. So congratulations on doing that. I it's weird when I see people doing it. And I'm like, dang, dude, I just would never do this. Like it rendered all the damn tallow already it had naturally inside. That's why it's pulled out.
It's not going to get back in there.
It's not going to go back in.
No.
This is a barbecue hill that I die on as well, and I make fun of it all the time.
It's just weird.
And it I joke all the time because I don't know. Sometimes they seem kind of serial killerish. You know what I mean? With their just use of beef tallow all the time. You know what I mean? It's like you put the beef tallow on the skin or it gets the hose again.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They're just slathering it all over the face. Actually, there are some pretty good benefits of using beef tallow.
I have some.
in your
I actually
moisturizer.
have some at home that I use.
Yeah,
James.
it's made with beef tallow,
Yeah,
right?
It is.
That is an acceptable use. Use it in your beauty products, Jan.
It is.
Hey, Joshua came in the comments and he just wanted to make sure that y'all knew no tallow on the brisket.
That's right. No tallow on the brisket.
Dude, my favorite is watching this one dude just heat up a pot of beef tallow and then just a giant syringe and just injecting it into an uncooked brisket. You know what I mean?
So it can like,
because it was a
congeal.
less fatty. It was maybe you got a select brisket. Maybe it was a choice that wasn't quite as marbled.
Does that help out?
No.
How do you know?
Because it's just leaking right back out of the hole you just put it in.
What if you taped it up or something, James?
Look,
put a little plug in it.
Put some spackle in it. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe.
No, it's weird.
You know what I mean?
It is weird. Like
I think you want to get into the whole like oil and water don't mix type deal.
Yeah.
The myoglobins.
Right. No, nobody wants to hear that.
They get into a street fight with the beef tallows and they're trying to get it knocked out of there. So
yeah.
Thank you, Joshua.
Yeah. We got Boone Yandel. Competition brisket looks like meatloaf. Give me one that looks like it was cooked in the backyard.
Yes,
dude, I agree.
Give me some seasoning on this.
They all like
with a little bark.
Like it's like a glazed bark,
dude. I like the little jagged edges. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like the little crunchy bits and the little jagged pieces. Because they shape it like a freaking just torpedo, like he's saying, like a freaking
like a missile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sometimes I like
a
those
missile
little
meatloaf
jerky pieces on the side.
It's dried up a little bit. Yeah,
it's got all that seasoning on it.
I know. I know, and that's something that's like that's the thing. It's like that's like I think it's where barbecue is missing a little bit. Is like back in the day, and I get why you're blocking your brisket. I get why you're doing it to a certain length and whatever else. I understand that, but like now it's like this. Like, oh, the brisket's got a little bark on it, and everybody's cooking on barrels, and it's like got a little bark on it, and okay, and then well, I sauced it, and I didn't, I don't use a brush because I don't want any brush strokes in there, and then it kind of congeals and gets baked on,
tacky,
tacky, and then we're like, all right, we're doing these perfect slices, and they look. I'm not taking away from how it looks
amazing.
It looks amazing,
and it tastes amazing.
They taste really good.
Maybe I don't know.
They taste really good.
Well, the ones I tried
but too much sugar, too much like that type of barbecue sauce to me takes away from what you've done on that brisket.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. There's a balance there, and the ones that find the balance are the ones that do really well.
I saw Bill Purvis with Chicken Fried Barbecue. He put out a video the other day, and he was talking about his brisket where he doesn't really care for it. Now, maybe it was just that particular brisket he just did. Or he's talking about just in general that's he does not really care for it.
He's cooking something that he doesn't really because it's what's going and he's dude's a master, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, ask him to do one at home for himself. I bet you he cooks the damn thing completely differently, and it looks different, and I bet it's like, oh my God, like the heavens open up or something.
Yeah, Bill Purvis, we need to know what you cook for your backyard brisket. We want to know the seasonings that you use. I love how the fact that these competition cookers do everything in their power to make it look like they actually cooked it on a smoker. You know what I mean?
Right.
Between developing the bark and all that, you know what I mean? They're putting the charcoal rubs on it to give it the dark bark look to it.
Yeah.
Then they're glazing it, and then they're putting that on the pit to let that char up some.
Could have just put it on the pit.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Nah, a lot of these comps put it on pits anyways.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
It's so easy to dial those things, get a consistent temperature. I mean,
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you like oven brisket, just say so.
Hey, you got Boone. He's in the comments. He goes, "Hey, that's me." And he just wanted to let y'all know what's up, fella.
Cheers,
what's up, Boone? Hey, I love the comment. I actually do, man. Love it. We got Michael Quick. Practice makes close to perfect. People make brisket once. It doesn't turn out good. They abandon it.
Yeah, I never did that. I just kept trying to do it.
Yeah. Well, I know you did, but I think you're right. I think a lot of people.
It's a price thing too, right? They're like, I don't want to mess. I messed it up. I lost $100.
$70, $80 for a brisket. And you're like, dang, dude, like
I get
can't,
it.
you know.
Yeah. I think a hill that I die on is that people, when they're doing brisket, they need to learn how to make it tender first.
Yeah.
Stop
That's
worrying about the
number one.
bark. Stop
Or the
worrying about
seasonings.
the beef tallows. Stop worrying about all that stuff. You need to learn how to make it tender. Once you nail that down, then it's just like a very just downhill slope that picks up pretty good, because you start adjusting it for your own flavors. I want to add this. I want to do this, or maybe I want to add a little extra cook time to develop that bark. Perfect. Next thing you know, you're just a legit brisket pitmaster.
Yeah,
there it is.
Or is that me? Is that me? I'm next, guys.
Yeah. So I got one. I just want to pull that real quick. It said this is Jim D. Guillotine. Now I'm skipping down a little bit, but it says no wrap, no spray. Just let it roll off the fat cap with almost no trimmings. And what so I read that one, but I read the one down below there, and it was like there's no single foolproof method. Wrap, no wrap, foil bolt, spritz, no spritz, all can work. Find what works and delivers consistent results. That is really good.
That's accurate.
That is so good right there.
Yeah.
Like, because people get in their own heads and they're like, no, you have to wrap it. You have to foil boat it. You have to use these seasonings here. You have to get this glaze over here. You got to do whatever. You have to inject it. If you don't inject it, won't be good. And you're like, that's crazy. I've cooked a lot of briskets. I never injected. They were great, you know? So it's like, there is no method really. Just find what works for you. But more to your point, James, is something that I think we've talked about before is if you can't cook the brisket, the seasonings or the sauce is not going to help you. Right. It's going to be tough still. Right. And that's what you're struggling with. And you've got to be able to work on that method there. And it's like, are you cooking it for too long? Or are you not probing it enough and to get the temperatures down? Or really and truthfully, sometimes a bad piece of meat is just a bad piece of meat. It was never going to be, you'll get it tender, but it was maybe dry. And you're like, well, maybe wasn't that marbled, and hey, whatever. You spend 10 hours doing something, you put a lot of labor and love into it, and it sucks when it doesn't work out, and it's like, I see the point people want to abandon it. Like, oh shit, I don't want to do that again. Man, I put 10 hours of my life into that thing.
I'll just get good at cooking turkey breast.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Hey guys, real quick, Denny came in and said, I flip my brisket every 15 minutes for 24 hours. There it is.
Damn.
All right.
That's that Denny method,
Go ahead,
girl.
block
I
her.
love that. Yeah.
And she adds grape jelly.
Yeah. And peanut butter. Hey, send her to the top of the list.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's hilarious.
Now we got Gary Bergstresser. Fat up, fat down does not make a difference. I did one up. I did one down at the same time. Absolutely no difference at all.
Yeah.
I think it depends on what you're cooking it on, 100%.
Well, maybe just the bark that you were trying to develop or whatever. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to, it's something I read a long time ago. It's probably
how many years ago, James?
Back when everybody's just reading forums. You know what I mean?
Back when the
Blogs.
newspaper was a blockbuster.
Yeah. Good day, sir. Welcome to the forums. It was fat. Well, the biggest thing is that they say you put a fat cap up and you let the fat and the juice just drain through the meat. And that does not happen.
No, I know.
It does not happen.
We've said it 100 times on here.
So yes, it really is all about preference, how you want to do it. You want that fat cap on top to render down, and then it looks all nice and barky like.
Well, that's why you do it.
Or do you want the actual bottom or top portion, whatever you want to say, the meat exposed to where that seasoning kind of dries up and you get more smoke adhere
to the flat.
Into the flat, you get a better smoke ring. I don't know, because there's plenty of times where I've cooked on a stick burner, fat side up, just chewing through logs all day, and then you cut it, and there's a very faint smoke ring.
Yeah,
because the fat is not going to absorb any smoke.
No. Yeah, so I do like the fat side down method for a few hours, especially on offset, and I don't mind doing the whole way that way. It doesn't bother me. You want to develop that bark, but going like three hours or so, especially if you got a big brisket, and then maybe even 4, and then flipping it and allowing that crust and bark to really build on that fat. Like that is really good.
I'm hungry. I want brisket now.
That sounds really good, actually.
I know we got a whole list here. I know we're not going to be able to get through all of them. Let me just read one. Like Aaron Leslie said, I don't cook much brisket. You're a dang liar.
Dang liar, Aaron Leslie.
Liar. Hey, so I went through and I kind of found the ones that people were the most passionate about or mentioned the most often. And I posted some polls in our stories. I don't know if you guys saw any of that. And I have the results. You guys want to go through some of that?
Yeah, no, I'd love to.
Okay. As far as we talked about brisket wrapping, and I just put it out there. No wrap, foil wrap, paper wrap, foil boat. Far and away, people said paper. Wrap it in butcher paper. So,
okay.
I was a little surprised. I thought
I wonder if that's
push, but
I wonder if that's okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's not what I do. Okay, fat side up, fat side down. 68% said fat side up.
Really?
Yeah, 68%.
Okay. That's not bad.
Well, 11% said doesn't matter. Trimming. 92% said yes, you definitely need to trim your brisket. I was happy to see that, but there was still 8% that said no, you don't need to trim it. My grandpa just said throw it on there.
Just throw it on there.
That's all you need.
Cook it for 24 hours. It'll be good.
Right.
Okay.
If you need to get a good look at a T-bone steak,
Put your ass up a butcher's face. I mean, what? I don't know how that works. Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
All right. Heat, low and slow or hot and fast? What do you think people were pushing towards here?
Hot and no, low and slow.
Yeah, low and slow.
Yeah.
Far and away.
Yeah, but a good hot and fast. Look, listen. If you can run hot and fast and know how to do it, damn, dude, you can make a brisket in 7.5, 8 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I guess
money.
It depends what
you can make.
What you're
you can make pot
fast.
roast. You can make pot roast about 6 hours, 5 hours.
Yeah, you can make it tender,
Mhm.
but if you run it, if there is a degree there, like you have to stay in between.
At what point in time does you stop cooking barbecue and now you're just grilling, or you're just
we're grilling.
Essentially, you're grilling
a brisket.
Yeah, we're grilling a brisket for 3 hours. There you go.
Yeah.
Is it brisket anymore?
Yeah, it's still brisket. It's where it comes from.
I think it might change a little bit.
Yeah. You're not going to get as much smoke,
and the property of this brisket
didn't become a steak.
Changes.
So what you're asking?
It might
still a brisket.
It might turn into a chuck roast. I don't know.
A different part of the body.
Nobody knows really. Resting. I said no rest necessary. Rest at least an hour or longer, the better. As long as you can keep it at a safe temperature.
Longer the better.
89% said the longer the better. Nobody said don't bother resting. So that's good. At least everybody's resting.
We're getting in use out.
Yeah,
everybody's learning.
They're all doing the thing.
Yeah.
Seasoning. Use only salt and pepper or use a more complex seasoning. What do you think people said here?
I think it said salt and pepper.
Complex.
61% said only salt and pepper.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I mean, do people really just use salt?
Salt and pepper's king.
I mean, I feel like the people that say they're just using salt and pepper still use other stuff.
What does it need?
Other stuff.
Does it?
Yeah, it needs garlic.
Does it?
Sure. Yes, of course it does.
Does it? I don't know.
It does. Maybe we should do one. Maybe we should just do a salt and pepper brisket and see, just see.
What is our boys like? If you ain't sneezing and you ain't seasoning.
Yeah, right. That's what he says.
You ain't getting that with just
on
salt
a t-shirt.
I'm sure he probably does that Chuck Flavor Train.
Does he say that?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
He might. All right, spritzing. Spritz that puppy or leave it alone.
No, I'm a spritzer.
Spritzer.
Yeah, 57% said spritz. 43% said leave it alone. Binders, same kind of thing. Should you bind? Use a binder? Does it help or is it pointless?
I do like a binder.
I do too most of the time, but most people, 57% said it's pointless.
Yeah.
I feel like those last two are just Kunchi getting out there and messing with people's brains.
Yeah, I saw Kunchi throw one in there. We didn't get to his. What do you think it was?
I don't know.
Snake method on a Weber.
I'll have to look for it. I don't know. Grades of beef. Prime is the king, or prime is awesome, or choice is just as good. You don't need prime.
Choice can be as good, but I'm going to say prime is better.
Yeah, I don't think we have the selection of choices in our grocery stores like we used to.
Yeah, any of them that are decent, they're calling them prime. I think.
Yeah.
65% agree. They said prime is the way to go. And the last one is saucing. Saucing is acceptable, or saucing is blasphemy on a brisket.
I think it's blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, 81% agree with you.
Yeah.
Saucing your brisket is blasphemy. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if I agree with that, but it's,
I agree.
That's
you want to dip your meat in some sauce, have at it.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
else?
Now, do it on the first bite, and probably gonna get a little dry gulch or something.
Right.
Take your food away from you.
You can go to Luther's.
That's it.
Coochie and Sprintsy.
yeah.
Rob Dove came in and said that. Boone said, I'll stick with salt, pepper, and garlic.
Yeah.
Ron said, fat up, down all around.
Okay.
I do paper because that's how I was taught.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I saw this one up here and I wanted to say it. Brandon Roberts, I gave up tallow after hearing Meathead on one of y'all's show.
That's right.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
People are learning.
Yeah.
That's right.
I kind of stopped with the tallow. I think it was something Jess Pryles, she put out a long time ago. She was like, she made beef tallow, rendered out some trimmings from brisket. And she's like, this is gold, essentially frying up everything, potatoes or what have you. It has its other benefits as well. But she's like, you ever tasted that stuff by itself? I mean, yeah, you can season it with a little salt or a little smoke, but it tastes like ass. I'll be honest, because I've tasted some of this stuff. You ever tasted just beef tallow straight? There's a reason why some of these competition cooks take their au jus and they strain that beef tallow out of there, because there's essentially just no flavor, just oily.
Yeah, it's oil.
Yeah.
Oh, I found Cooking with Coonchies. He said fat up or down makes a difference depending upon heat and smoke flow, but most backyard briskets should be cooked fat down. I feel like that's kind of what we were already saying.
Yeah, depending on the cooking apparatus that you're using.
Yeah, I like him.
He says what he thinks.
Hey, Char Smoke came in and said, I didn't see a water pan on the survey. I think it helps if the weather is dry.
I agree.
Yeah, I haven't used a water pan. I guess we use it on Johnny and June quite a bit.
We do. Yeah, we're running at that because it is it's just a big chamber. But in this area, like, our humidity level is really high. So we don't really run into that. But we still do add especially if we're doing on Johnny, the pit, we still add the water pan in there. It does slow the cook process down, and a lot of people don't realize that is like when you're steaming like that, you're regulating that pit down to a certain temperature. And you might think like, oh man, like I'm on pace to be done at this time. You might want to add another couple hours to that because it will slow your cook process down.
Here's one more we had. Burnt ends only come from brisket. Everything else is just pretending. So all these pork belly burn ends, hot dog burn ends, the spam burn ends.
What was the other one we did? What was it? Was it a spam or was it?
We did a spam one.
Spam burn ends. Yeah,
dude, those are legit, guys. If you want a cheap piece of meat that you'd swear to God, a damn thing's a rib or something.
Yeah.
When it's done, but damn, dude.
Yeah. Don't use too much salt because they're already salty.
Yeah, it's already salty. Lay off the salt, but add the seasonings and
spam ain't cheap no more.
And cue it up. What?
Spam price is going up also.
How much?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's all those damn Hawaiians, man.
Oh, bless it.
Just freaking buying it all up.
Hey,
shit.
We love you, Hawaii. Aloha.
We'll talk about burnt ends. I don't really care for the way some of these burnt ends are made. You know what I mean? I'm more kind of the traditionalist of the burnt end method of no sauce.
Yeah, just cooking it down.
Just rendering it down a little bit more than what it normally is. You can always kind of dip it in sauce you want to do it, but traditionally back in the day, those burnt ends weren't, rolled in sugar and sauce and butter and thrown back on the pit. They were just scraps that were put out on the counter for patrons to nibble on, because they're kind of the burnt ends, the dry crusty bits that they didn't feel like they could sell. They put them out there, and then people started gobbling them up, and the next thing you know, they started requesting, hey, I want some of those burnt ends. And now that has morphed into this saying, well, we just dump a whole lot of butter and sugar and barbecue sauce into it, and it's burnt ends.
That's not burnt ends.
Yeah,
you got to burn it first.
Correct. I did see one, and I can't remember where I saw it on here. There was a guy that said you should, he said don't trim too much off your brisket, which whatever. He said put a pan underneath your brisket and just catch all those trimmings, and then use like some red wine or whatever, and deglaze it and make a little sauce, a little gravy for your brisket. Have you ever done anything like that?
No, I've been thinking about.
It sounds so good.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing like a red wine reduction sauce or something for as a glaze or something for the brisket. Something that's very savory and whatever, not a sweet, like sugary barbecue glaze.
Yeah,
I think it'll work out. And I was watching Malcolm Reed, and he was talking about his brisket. What is it? His brisket, I guess his brisket, his mop or sauce, what he glazes with. And he said it's like an 8-hour cook. It cooks as long as the brisket cooks.
Wow.
But all he's doing is reducing down all of these different ingredients, whatever else. He starts off with a vegetable stock, then he's got a wine, he's got a beef broth, but everything's reducing down to make this reduction that is so savory, so whatever, and that's what he uses. And yeah, it's just the ultimate compliment to the meat itself.
I've
right?
never played with anything like that. It sounds amazing. Well, anyway, a huge thank you to everybody that sent in, because
we appreciate it.
We barely scratched the surface. Honestly, we could probably circle back to some of these at some point, because there's a lot more that we could go over. Hey, today's episode is sponsored by
our Smokehouse Crackers, the official cracker of Grabbing the Brisket. Once you try one, you will not be able to stop. This is something that is gone through my wife's company. I currently bring them to work. These are staples now in our house. I'm sure they're staples in James's house and in John's house. But they are truly amazing. Even I'll tell you right now, even at our thing this weekend, John, somebody asked like, "Hey, those crackers, did y'all make those crackers?" And we're like, "No, those come from Smokehouse Crackers. It's a sponsor of our show that we have. They are truly that damn good. When you're pulling all that good food out, and somebody goes, "Hey, what about the crackers? Did y'all make those too?" I was like, "Dang, girl." Yeah, they're really good. Check them out, smokehousecrackers.com. You order them online, they will show up. You will not be disappointed.
Yep. And if you use our code, which was grab''em15, is that right? I'm pretty sure there'll be
grab 'em 15
down below. Scroll down, you'll see what the code is, but I think it's grab''em15, and it's 15% off your order.
Just don't try grab 'em 20. That's not going to work.
Yeah, we're not
gonna try. If it does work, let us know.
Yeah.
You guys want to talk about this beer?
Yeah, man.
Let's do it.
This was the Pumpkin in Lager from Carbach Brewing, 5.5% alcohol by volume. Mikey, you got to try it. Did you like that? Yeah, he says yes.
Yeah, 2 thumbs up.
Mikey likes it.
Mikey likes it. I love the can. Love the beer. It has a very fresh pumpkin taste to it, right? Not like a artificial, right? It tastes like fresh pumpkin. I think it's a great beer. I'm a 9.
Wow.
I'm a 9.
Shit, I wish I would have thought of my score before you said that.
Yeah.
Normally you talk a little longer and take a second drink, but
well, I finished it.
God bless.
So there it is.
Well, yeah. I think I'm an 8. I'm gonna go.
Your whole 8.
I'm a whole 8. I'm an 8 on this. Yeah, it's very good.
You're that far. We're that far apart.
We're a point apart, which I guess is kind of a lot. I'm saying it's a great beer. You're saying it's a excellent beer.
It is an excellent beer.
Yeah, it's a great beer.
Yeah,
I think it's great. I would drink it again every fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Great
love it.
fall beer. That's the Grab 'em and Brisket beer review. That's good.
Love it.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get some auto tune going on here, Raul.
Hey,
You can work that out.
Say it, man. Let's do it right now.
Yeah.
You ready?
You're ready.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hit it.
Grabbing the brisket.
Beer
review.
What was that?
Wait, that was on just my microphone. My bad. I apologize.
All right.
It's like, hey, it's like dealing with kids, man. Like all the time. Oh man.
Okay. We got.
We're coming in with a barbecue win fail.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got a video to go along with this one. So if you're not
Diver, are you okay?
Yeah, if you're not watching this, you should be watching this. But Jan will describe it to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this video twice.
Okay. Yeah, we can talk to her because there's no audio. It says
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah. You're talking about the women fell?
Mm-hmm.
This is how do you say dive, are you okay?
Diver, are you okay?
Yeah, diver, are you okay? It says when it burned to the ground and the fire department came a few weeks ago, RIP to my electric smoker. But at least the brisket wasn't on it when it turned into an inferno.
Yeah, that's a fire.
Send.
Looks like he's got a Weber or something in the background. Yeah. Yep, it's on fire. It's a electric smoker and it is completely ablaze. I'm glad it wasn't close to his house.
Did the fire department come?
Yes.
He said it did.
I mean, dude, I'm like, hey, baby, get the the clothes hanger out here and get some marshmallows. Kids, we're gonna do some s'mores and then we'll do brisket later. You know, that's exactly what you should be like. Hey, it's a free fire.
Missed opportunity.
Right?
Hey, why the accent?
Well, that's how you talk to your kids.
And your wife.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, from the image there, that was very rural, rural area. So Jan's got to put an accent on it.
Hey, baby, hey, go ahead and get that curling iron out. We're gonna.
I think he was from New York. Actually, can you do that accent?
Yeah, I can. Hey, no, I can't do that.
Yeah, you better not.
Yeah. I can't do that.
That was from Diver, Are You Okay? And you are a winner.
Yeah.
Tell him what he's won, Jan.
Hey, man, you know what you want? You want some sucker busters. Everybody wants some sucker busters. Hey, man, listen, we appreciate the share. We appreciate the bringing it in because this is what happens. Like, now, what I want to know is how the hell did this happen? Right? Yeah, I need a little backstory on how this happened, but you sir, or ma'am,
things when you have electrical grills.
Yeah, put rugs over them and shit. Your extension cords, don't do that. Listen, hey, you want some suckle busters? Go online, pick out some suckle busters. We prefer the chick to smoke because you know what? We're sponsored and we get paid every time somebody buys a bottle. But other than that, they have a whole bunch of other seasonings out there. They're truly amazing. Go out. Pick one out. We'll get it sent out to you. We appreciate the contribution to the show, and we look forward to more.
Yep. If you want to send in your barbecue win, barbecue fail, barbecue stories, go to grabthebrisket.com, or you can leave us a voicemail or text us at 434-829-2299, and those go right to the top of the list. Or go to our website, grabthebrisket.com, and check out our shit there.
Yeah,
because we like it when people.
We do.
Check out our
we can see that we can follow you because you accept our cookies. And then no, I'm just kidding. I have no idea what a cookie is.
You want some cookies?
Yeah, I don't know what a cookie is. I'm like, yeah, okay, I accept. Yeah.
All right. I feel like we've kept Raul here a little late tonight.
Yep.
But,
really quick, do you have any?
I have a quick shout out I wanted to do.
Okay, you go. I got one too.
Okay, I got a shout out here. This is for our boy Rob Dopp, who has been hanging out with us all night. That's a picture he sent me a little earlier today. He said this was dinner tonight inspired by a Derek Wolf recipe. It's a teriyaki bourbon flap steak tips. And it looks like it's over rice. And he was already talking to me about, I'm going to do this next time. I'm going to do that. He couldn't cook it outside, though, I guess, because it was raining like crazy in Florida. But looks like he did a damn good job.
That looks money.
That looks really good.
Yeah. I think it tastes like trash. Yeah, he would have to let us taste that to be the judge.
That's probably the best way.
You should send us a bite.
In the mail. Individually wrapped, please.
Right. I'm going to have to learn how to use chopsticks. Yeah, we're all just going to put it out there, full disclosure.
Yeah. Do you think he used those, or is he like just for the picture and then he busts out a fork?
No, he used those.
I use a spoon.
Get that sticky rice. The rice looks sticky too, man. I'm not gonna lie.
When it comes to like big pieces, I can probably pick up something. But when you're getting into the rice, and then hopefully it's very sticky, and you can just kind of shovel it in there.
Hey, is Rob still in the comments? I want to know if he used the chopsticks or if he used American-made utensils.
CGI'd. I mean, I probably just AI'd some chopsticks in there.
We got smokehouse crackers in the house.
What is
what
up? Hey, we're rocking the bar. I don't know where they went. Oh, they're right here. Rocking the barbecue tonight. Get on it. There it is. James,
yes,
you need to come get yours from my house.
I do. Every time
they're dwindling.
Hey,
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it right now.
He's got 24 hours, or I'm on my way.
Yeah, you should. You should just swing by.
Yeah, really quick. My buddy, coworker, David. Saw him earlier today. I should have got him to shoot me some pictures because fan of the show, listens to us. He took our advice and threw down some pork steaks. So got the pork butt. I think he said he cut them in maybe 1 3/4 inch thick.
Yeah.
Throw them down. He said they were good. Came out a little dry, maybe. He's thinking maybe got them a little too thick. So he's going to cut them down maybe probably to 1.5 inch level and redo them. But yeah, killer. Shout out to him. He also said, if you get a chance, go buy, if you're in Austin, go buy Leroy and Lewis.
Yep.
They have what he says and describes and show me a picture of probably the best bite of barbecue that he's ever had. And it's something that we need to get our hands on and try and maybe try to duplicate this thing. But it is a pork rib with the pork belly still attached to it. And it's wrapped in bacon and smoked. Yeah.
So it's like it looks like a really tall,
very like thick.
Oh, how do we get that? I want to do that.
I would do that.
That sounds really
I think
good.
we know a couple of guys. We talked to Perry Brooks over there at Stone Cold Meats. Maybe they can hook us up.
Yeah.
Tonight it was with a fork, but I use chopsticks often at home. Sure.
Look, Rob, right now we're seeing a lot of different lies in your picture to your tongue, right? Listen, we assumed you were using the chopsticks. And look,
I did not.
Yeah, you thought whatever. I'm the person that uses chopsticks, and I'm frustrated the entire time I'm doing it, but I do not quit. I'm like,
when you go to like a Chinese food restaurant,
I
they
will
bring you
figure this
chopsticks.
out.
I'm like, I'm gonna do it, and then they bring out the soup, and I'm like, this is soup. How do I do this?
Just pick the bowl up and drink it. Yeah, that's funny.
I love it. Hey, as always, guys. Hey, beautiful episode. Raul, you kicked ass. Great job producing over there.
Yeah.
Appreciate all the fans, all the listeners, everybody that jumped in and interacted with us in the chat.
Our live studio audience, well, mostly live.
Yay!
Thanks to everybody that submitted their barbecue or their brisket hills to dine.
Yeah.
We
There's a
love
lot.
doing this.
Love
And Joshua gave us a suggestion on maybe possibly next week's episode or future
That
to
backyard.
focus on the backyard.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I like it. I like it.
Hey, as always, it's been great talking barbecue with you.